You know, because when I say I'm single, like, I don't mean like, you know, I'm single, like I'm not in a relationship, like, you know, postable thing, but I do got a little yeah on the side that I be talking to. I'm not like that. When I say I'm single, baby, ain't nobody texting this phone. Hey y'all, it's your girl Jada Talia, and in this video I'll be talking about why I'm single. So when I think about why I'm single, I'm just kind of like, you know, girl, why are you single? Because I turn down people just to be single. But here is why. I'm 22 years old, and I'm just at this stage in my life where I don't date people just to date people. I don't date people just to have fun. I'm dating people because I'm not dating people. Let's put one thing right there. But I will date a person because I want to marry that person. Like, I date to marry. I don't date just to bypass time. And so that is one of the reasons why I'm single, but we're getting into the many reasons why I'm single, okay? Also, just dating in this generation, it's really just rare to meet someone who's on the same type of timing as me, with the whole dating to marriage thing. I don't have time to waste, and another big reason why I'm single is because I practice celibacy, and men, when they find out that you not coming up off that, they like they'll go with it. Like, some of them, they'll go with it for a little bit, you know, thinking that you just talking or you finna come up off it. But when they realize that you really not coming up off it, oh baby, it's a done deal. And you know, I really love that though, because I don't, like, I stand on that. When I say I'm celibate, I stand on that. Like, it's nothing you can say, it's nothing you can do that's gonna make me get out of that. Like, so that's why I'm just like, go, like, you know what I'm saying? But that definitely plays a huge part in why I'm single, because men cannot I'm not gonna say men, like, I'm gonna just throw this disclaimer in here right now. Like, when I'm talking, I'm not talking about all men, I'm just talking about some men, because there is a man out there that's gonna be just for me. But like, when I say it, just know that I'm talking about some men, okay? But some men just don't know how to control themselves. They just think with their, you know, and it's just really hard for them to be in a relationship if it's not anything sexual going on. Another thing that I think has a huge influence on why I'm single is because I'm a Christian. I'm not gonna say I'm single because I'm a Christian, but I'm single because I have certain standards, and I have certain things that I value. And when I'm looking, well, I don't look, okay, they look for me, but when they find me and I look, you know, they DM me or something on Instagram, and it's not somebody that holds up to like what I'm looking for, it doesn't meet the standards of what I'm looking for, it's just a no-go. I don't even respond. Why would I waste my time? You know what I'm saying? If I know you're not a person that I would marry, it's just really hard finding people that aren't consumed of the world, that aren't consumed of social media and trying to put on an image to social media. And so most of the time, the people that approach me, they are consumed of those things. And I'm very picky, so let's not just put it all on the men. I am very picky. Like, you dress a certain way, it's a no. If you carry yourself a certain way on social media, and I know a lot of y'all like to say, oh, social media, like, you know, that's not who I am in real life. Like, I just be posting stuff, I just be sharing stuff. Why do you care to impress social media so much that you would put on a whole of who you are? Like, that's the type of man that I don't want. You gotta impress other people so much that you have to lie about your identity. And that is why, like, I feel like when I say it on a surface level thing, people just go, oh, you just so picky, like, you think you too good. But like, when you really get me to explaining the reasons, you'll be like, oh, like, you actually got a good point there. Because like, what, like, why do I want a man that's trying to impress everybody else? You can't be yourself because you want to impress everybody else. Okay, this generation of people, this generation of individuals aren't the best to, you know, date just straight like that. They're not the best to date. I really think it's because social media has definitely had a huge influence on people's mindset. Like, it's just, I'm just amazed by some of the things that I see people post or see people say, things that I know, like, in your right mind, if you didn't have anything influencing it, that you would not think like that, or you would not operate like that. I think another big factor that plays into why I'm single, or why I'm not currently trying to get to know anyone at the moment, is because of time. Like, I literally don't have enough time in the day to get to know anyone. I spend most of my time at school, at work. I commute to school, so that takes another 2 hours out of my day. I do have a personal life, so, you know, when I'm done with all that and I have to come back and do schoolwork, like homework, I do all that, and then after that I want to scroll on TikTok for a little bit. I want to look on YouTube. I want to edit my YouTube videos. I want to film. And so I don't really have the time to have, you know, to be trying to, oh, I gotta text him back, like, let me text him back before he get mad, or let me call, I forgot I said I'm gonna call him to, no, I'm not dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have the time to put all of that into my schedule right now. And I know people will probably be like, oh, if you really want a person, you'll make time. That's true. If I really wanted a person, I would make time, but I haven't met anybody worth making time for. So yeah, straight like that. I haven't met nobody worth making time for. Maybe if I meet somebody worth making time for, I will make a little time in my schedule. But one thing about it is, like, I really realized, like, I'm kind of growing to be a little selfish. Like, I'm kind of really realizing that I'm putting myself first, because at the end of the day, when people leave, like, it's me. Like, I can't get rid of me because I'm still here. Like, so I have to deal with what I'm dealing with. Like, I gotta make sure that I'm having my grades right and that I have everything in line for my career, because at the end of the day, when these people leave, it's still me and my career and everything that I've done. So I'm putting all of my effort into me, my life, what I got going, and I'm putting everything that you got on the back burner. And I know that sounds a little crazy, but that's the truth. You have to kind of learn how to put yourself first, because people will take advantage when you put, you know, they'll take advantage of stuff like that. So that's why I put myself first. Honestly, like, I'm saying, like, I'm single or whatever, but I don't feel bad. Like, I don't feel like, oh, I wish I had somebody to text. Like, I don't feel like that whenever, like, you know, because when I say I'm single, like, I don't mean, like, you know, I'm single, like, I'm not in a relationship, like, you know, postable thing, but I do got a little yeah on the side that I be talking to. I'm not like that. When I say I'm single, baby, ain't nobody texting this phone. Ain't nobody texting this phone. So, like, I'm really single. Like, I'm dead single, and I'm cool with that, because, like I told you, I have so much stuff to do that fills in the time where I would probably ponder around, like, dang, like, you know, like, I wish I could text somebody right now. Like, I have stuff to fill in the time for that, and, like, I don't feel lonely. Like, I really don't. And then I have my friends that I hang out with. I have my family that I hang out with. But honestly, this just kind of makes it a little more worthwhile whenever I do meet somebody that, like, is worth actually getting to know and, like, building a relationship with. I just won't be meeting people and dealing with people just to pass my time because I don't want to feel lonely. This way, you have a really low tolerance for BS. Like, when you really know your worth and know that you don't need, like, nobody to occupy your time, like, you genuinely just want to get to know somebody because you want to get to know that person, like, you want, like, a partner, like, you thought they could be a partner. It really just makes everything better in a sense, you know. So yeah, but yeah, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, like, dang, she must be living a lonely life. I'm about, girl, baby, my life is far from lonely. It's far from lonely. Like, I'm cool where I'm at, but, like, I'm also looking at my life as, like, just a transitional period. Like, I'm still in school. I graduate in May. Like, I'm still figuring it out. Like, I'm still getting to where I want to be so I can feel comfortable in this life. So, you know, I don't feel like I just don't feel like a certain type of way. I know when some people don't talk to people or they're not in a relationship, they feel like they're lonely, like they don't got nobody. But that is why, like, it's really important to build friendships and to have your family and to have a hobby. Because I know a lot of people, when somebody say, what's your hobbies? They just be like, what hobbies? Girl, you should know, like, you should have a hobby or something. Anything can be a hobby, you know? You don't have to say you play basketball or nothing like that. You can just say, you would like to watch Netflix? That's your hobby. You like to watch Netflix, okay? My hobbies, I like to edit YouTube videos. I like to make YouTube videos. I like to watch YouTube. I like to watch Netflix. I like to watch... I don't really watch Netflix like that, honestly. Like, I'm keeping a bill really for my brother, but I do be watching it when my show come... When Jenny and Georgia come back on, I'm gonna be right back on there, okay? But, you know, I'm a Power Universe girly. That's what I be all up on Power, y'all. All American Homecoming. Not the first one, baby. We tired of Spencer. But, like, you know, just find things to occupy your time, because I promise you, if you find something to occupy your time, you won't think about a nigga. You won't think about a man. So if you're struggling with being single and you know, trying to figure out, like, dang, like, I just be so bored. Like, it's okay to be bored, too. Rather than wasting your energy and letting people suck your energy and waste your time. And another thing is, like, I feel like I'm so genuine, bro. And that's why I don't just talk to people to pass by time, like, because first of all, they be getting attached. But, you know, I'm just real genuine, and I don't really like energy suckers around me. Like, I just don't like people who know you're genuine, know you'll do, like, you know, just know you're a good person and want to have you around because you're a good person. Like, you know, I'm not really with that. But, yeah. I don't know why I made this video. I know why I made this video, because I don't want y'all to feel like, you know, like, you know, I don't want you to feel bad about being single. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I'm so bored, like, I hate being single. Like, no, it's cool to be single. Like, and if you're struggling with it, find you something to occupy your time. Read you some books. I don't read. The only book up here that I read is this Bible one. I don't even read this one. I read the one on my phone. So, yeah, read you some books. You know, look through some magazines. You know, hold on. You know, I was trying to be slick, but it just didn't happen as smooth as I wanted it to. But, you know, look through some magazines. You know, you see a girl in a magazine. And, yeah, you know, just find something to occupy your time, y'all. And stop falling into retail therapy. I be doing it too, you know what I'm saying? I got my one little thing of Lorvais. I don't really wear shades like that. And I really don't. I mean, none against Lorvais, because she be having some followers. But Katie Mays, like, they don't really look good on me, because now I'm finna try them on, because I know y'all gonna want to see me with them on. They don't really look good on me because they're so big and my face is like little, like my eyes are little. So, you know, I can't really do all these big things like this. But I said I was gonna get my prescription of these. How do these look on me? Oh, they don't look that bad. They do look humongous though, like what? Okay, but y'all see, like, I think I might have an issue. Like, I think I might actually have, like, something. You know, what's one of those? I should know this because I'm supposed to be a teacher, but I'm trying to think, like, which one do I have? I think I have, like, ADD, because, like, I can't really, like, I just be all over the place. Like, if you ever, y'all, if I just turn this camera on, because that's one thing I can do. If I just turn this camera on and start talking, I will hit like 10 different subjects in 10 minutes. And so I've only been in here 13 minutes. I can hit 10 different subjects in 10 minutes because I just be all over the place when I be talking. Yeah. Lorvais she got some good packaging though. Diera. But you know, Lorvais is the brand. But you know, she got some good packaging. I'm not even gonna cap to you. But that is the end of this video, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. You know, just get this off my chest so I'll be single. And I think another reason why I'm single is because, like, I'm kind of holding on to past traumas. Like, if I'm being very honest, like, I'm not gonna say I'm holding on to it. Let's pause that, because I've healed. What time is it? I'm not holding on to past traumas because I've healed, but I feel like those past traumas that I've dealt with definitely have an influence on my potential relationships, because I don't just go for anything now. I don't just settle for anything. And like I told y'all, like, I got my standards where they are because I know who I am. Like, I know what I have to offer, and I don't want to offer that to somebody who won't, you know, even appreciate it. Like, in my past relationship, I got cheated on. I had got cheated on before that when I was talking to a dude. But the reason this one really hurt me the way it did was because we was together for almost 2 years. And, you know, like, you can tell when a person, you know, like, I thought this person was my soulmate. I'll say this, like, we was really locked in, you know, I thought. But, you know, I really cared for this person. I did a lot of things for this person. I was genuine. I never cheated. I went so hard for a person. You ever, like, go so hard for a person just for them to, like, piss in your face? You know? So that's what that situation was. Like, I did a lot. Like, I was in high school. I was working when minimum wage was $7.50. I'm in Arkansas. I don't know how it is everywhere else. I'm in Arkansas. I was working when minimum wage was $7.50. I was working when it went up to $8.50. I was working when it went up to 10 or 11, whatever it went up to. I was working through all those times. So during this time, I'm making $8.50, I think, during this time. And this is not all about the money, but I'm just really gonna get into why I felt the way I felt when somebody, like, you know, you do all you can for a person and they just piss in your face. I loved this person so much that I was in a relationship with and he stayed out of town. So first of all, I'm putting gas in my car to go see him all the time. And you know, that's eating my gas up. That's eating my money up, gassing up my car like that. But he didn't work a job because let me put my phone on D&D because it's getting on my nerves. He didn't work a job. He was a sports player. So and he had a particular situation going on. So I was spending, because, you know, I love a person. This is how I am. And this is just me. I'm not changing that just because of that situation. Like, that's how I'm still going to be, because I'm just genuine like that. But it's not going to be for a person that's going to piss in my face and not appreciate what I do. It's going to be for somebody who really, truly appreciates me and what I do. But I'm buying basketball shoes. I'm giving you money for your out-of-town game so you can get something to eat. I'm giving you money just to eat in general because you don't got no money. I'm going to see you all the time because you want to see me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get you and bringing you up here. My family is giving you money. My family is buying you clothes. I'm buying you clothes. I'm buying you stuff. I'm making sure that you good. I'm giving you my last to buy your basketball shoes. I'm giving you my last to make sure that you eat, because I know I got a family that's gonna make sure that I eat, because I know when I get out of school, I'm gonna eat at school. Yeah. And when I go to work, I can just eat at work because I worked at Subway. I can just eat at work. So I'm like, okay, I know I got a guaranteed meal, but I don't know about you, so I'm gonna give my last and my money for you to make sure that you can eat. You got a person that's doing all this for you. A girl that's doing all this for you. Her family doing all this for you. And you still go piss in her face. Hold on. And so that's why, like, I got a little bit of trust issues. Because it's like, how do you do that to somebody that's, like, basically raising you better than your mama did? You know what I'm saying? How do you wrong somebody that's helping you out. I think another thing that's really having an impact on, you know, my relationship, I wouldn't say it's impacting my relationship status. It's not impacting my potential relationships. It's just something that I am more attentive to. Like, I make sure I'm just more observant now. Like, I really am careful with who I give my time and space and energy to now, because I know everybody isn't like me, and that's the sad thing. Like, why couldn't y'all be like me? But no, like, I know everybody isn't genuine. Everybody isn't genuine. That's just what it is. People aren't genuine, and they're just like, people aren't made the way that I am made.